Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear us now?
Anybody?
Livery time, no sound.
We got this, the sound. Turn up mic. There we go. Can you hear us? Are we both like loud enough this time? Something is wrong with OBS, big time.
Yeah.
Because we did not touch OBS between last stream and this stream. And every time something odd happens. What have you done? Mute us again.
Yeah, but there's a button in here that does mic, so maybe...
Go on, press the button.
Are we muted now?
Are we muted now?
Is this muted?
Are we still quiet? No, yes. OBS is the devil. Nope, not muted.
Okay, that's weird.
But you're saying Anna is a bit quiet?
Well, thank you. Think it's good?
Nope, she's not, yes. We just want to get the sound levels perfect.
I'm a little quiet, but I'm usually
She's a soft-spoken lass.
It's true.
Let me have a look.
Soft-spoken lass.
Have I just turned your volume louder? Oops.
Yeah, I don't know which one is mine.
This
though.
one? Are you louder now?
Am I louder now?
Or is it me that's louder?
Because
Because we didn't label the mics. We're foolish.
We should have. I love the pillows. You're cute, right? Look.
Is it good?
Yay,
Okay.
I'm louder. You're about even now. Okay,
Okay,
good.
wicked.
Yay. Nice. Yeah, we have the pillows. They have been in our area for like years and, well, not years, but very long time. So we thought we'd bring them into the studio today because they're super cute and they're very comfy actually. So some nice decoration. Is the goose from Maggie? Yes, it is. It's the one from Maggie. we bought two of her pillows a very long time ago. I actually don't know who the artist is for the other one. I think it was sent as a gift.
But it has like a little
Oh, there is a
symbol.
watermark on there. No idea.
Snark.
Snog.
Snark.
Snark. Yes, it's Maggie's. Yes. Oh, just make sure you don't put any spoilers in the chat for anything that we haven't played yet, because some people might want to watch the streams for completely spoiler-free. So if people didn't reach certain points yet, please don't put them in the chat.
Basically, the premise is if we haven't got to that point in the game in our playthrough, please don't post it in the chat. Because the people that are here will obviously see that part of the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you know, if they haven't played it themselves, whatever, you know, we want to give them the chance to get there.
Shout out to Maggie. Spoilers, yes, thank you.
Well, yeah, how is everyone? Are you all doing good? Feeling, have you got any more questions following the stream last week? Where's the new pillow? It's outside the room.
Actually just outside.
It's like propped up.
It's creeping up on
It's a little person.
People are like taking pictures with it, like selfies.
Yeah, like, are you all doing well? We were talking actually ourselves earlier about a possible Gaia Cast Season 2. Ooh. As we've said before, please continue to post your questions via the hashtag about Horizon Forbidden West. Like, I think, if we would do another season, it'd be great to see the questions and see what people are interested in. Because what we were talking about earlier is just like, what direction would we want to take Season 2 in? Mm-hmm. Would we want to do episodes focused on the machines and the tribes again? Or do we want to do, I know people have said about a music episode or whatnot, but is there anything else that you'd like to learn about? No, please post on Twitter using the hashtag. Just use the hashtag to let us know if you are interested in certain disciplines that worked on the project, like if you'd want to learn from animators again, or maybe like a different discipline. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like we were just wondering, like, would we do another Machines and Tribes episodes, or would we want to change it? I think, of course, we would do like story episodes again. Yeah. Because they're like interesting. Yeah, the lore.
The lore.
Like environment. Yeah, that's a great one.
Ooh,
if you use the hashtag Horizon Gaia Cast on Twitter, really is where we're focused, or you can post it in like the YouTube comments on like the last episode of Season 1. Then we can go through and look at the potential of making a Season 2 and look at what people might be interested in.
Yeah, and the environment one would be super fun, but then I think we should do it on location, so we have to like take Gaia Cast on tour.
Yeah. Well, we doing in San Francisco? Anything to travel. I'll do anything to travel. Would love to see the unsung MVPs of the mocap animation editors. Yeah, like it doesn't just have to be Gaia Cast either. You can also use hashtag Horizon Gaia Cast to post about like anything you want to learn from or learn about. And we could also, if we think it wouldn't suit a Gaia Cast episode, we could do a deep dive developer live stream with them, like we did with Yana last week. Rest mode. We've been talking for too long. So yeah, like anything, just let us know because we're really interested to know what people are interested in, basically.
Chanté patch.
The Chanté patch, I'd love to know. We will not be a GDC, not me and Anna.
There will be some developers from Guerrilla, but not us two.
Bo tells us every time, why don't you do one?
Do a talk.
Well, we have not done one. Thank you for having guest Yana last week.
Yeah, that was really, super fun.
Yeah, it was good. Really made me stop and enjoy every village and the people in them instead of running straight to the hunter merchant. Yeah, there's like the settlements that they've made, you know, are really like lifelike, basically. And they'd love for you to just go around and just take a look at things that they did to make it feel more alive.
Yeah.
Yana's part of the Living World team. So, you know, they wanted to make the world feel alive.
Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't watched the video, there's a video on demand on Twitch, and there will also be on YouTube pretty soon. Yeah. So definitely don't miss out on that episode if you haven't seen it yet. Shall we? Yeah,
let's do it.
Jump into the game ourselves.
I immediately went to the frisbee game. Ruin a frisbee game.
To be honest, when you tweeted that, it was the first time I saw it myself because don't think I went back.
No, I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it on my. I need to go check it out.
Yeah.
Back in it again.
Woohoo. So you kind of have to catch me up on what exactly.
We did.
I know you did the embassy.
That's pretty much where we are. So we just went back to Chain Scrape to like have a look.
Guys now.
Went back to Chain Scrapes just to speak to people and have a look.
Okay.
But we are done with the embassy. We can move into the Forbidden West now, basically.
All right. Shall we do that, or shall we do some side quests in the Dawn first?
What would
because
people
right
want to
now,
do?
we have also, as well on our social channels, we have a photo mode prompt going on to make pictures in the Dawn. So maybe it would be nice to show some quests over here.
You're thinking side quests?
Yeah, I think we have some. Maybe the one with Boomer. I think you started that one, right?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's
Let's activate that one.
Yeah, let's do some side quests.
Here it's an errand. Let's go. My favorite person. Get all the side quests. Boom.
A baboom.
Baboom. Oh, I think I cannot get out from here.
Up? Yeah.
Up and then left.
Yes, you've got it. Yeah, so I think we'll focus on some side quests again today because the next thing that we would do in the Forbidden West, like now that we're out there, is head over to Plainsong, right?
Yes.
So maybe we can stick around here for a bit, catch up on some side quests because also it just helps with progression, and then move like into the Forbidden West kind of like more officially, basically. The Booba Sisters are my Twitter profile pictures. I love them. Cute. Go see Petra, for example. Can you get some signal lenses? Yeah, I think we could. They're pretty breezy.
We can do everything. She's having a stroll. How's the game sound? Because we don't hear anything.
Oh yeah, how is the game sound, everyone? We have people say like the game sound is echoing when we turn it up, so we actually can't really hear it at all. Like we're just playing in silence. We're just listening to the sound of the aircon.
Oh wait, actually the fangers are over there, I think.
It's pretty quiet. Should we turn it up? What do people think?
It's quiet.
The game is really quiet. Oh. Yeah, we can turn it up then.
Okay. I think we did that here, right? We put it down in the settings. Yeah.
Yeah, turn up. Yeah, why not?
Let's see. How is this?
Is it louder? Because we could just turn it up on OBS as well.
Yeah. No machine hooves.
Show us mounted combat. I never really use my mount.
No.
I must confess.
Sounds better now. Yay. Good.
I do run everywhere. Music. Did you all see us, Judy's? What? We're playing a new game?
Oh no.
Did you see
our friends that go to Tsushima? They have like a really nice shrine now that you can do with.
Yeah, that's true.
Where you get a nice Aloy outfit, the Nora.
That's what we were doing, of course. That's what we were doing. But Ghost Strikes again. Did you all see it? Because obviously people are mentioning music. Did you all see it's Judy's birthday yesterday?
Oh.
Judy Alvins.
Happy belated.
Happy belated birthday.
Wait, am I going the right way? I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, I got too far.
Hi, Gab. I'm from
there.
England. Anna is from the Netherlands. And that's where the studio based as well. Guerrilla is based in Amsterdam. Lord Sakai will join us.
Maybe we should do a stream like playing Ghost someday. Oh. Just getting the.
Bo's actually platinum hunting at the moment, so maybe we should bring her on.
Get the outfit.
And also, did you see on social media, our new member of the team, our new community manager, has announced that she's joining. Her name is Annie. She should be here in just a couple of weeks. So we are looking to, obviously once she's a bit more settled, bring her on live streams and things like that. So you should be seeing like a lot more of her. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Can't wait to meet her, yeah. We're super excited. Excuse me, Mount. Why don't you do something?
Yeah, help me.
Nice. Can she do stealth? I don't know. I don't know what Annie's sort of play style is. I think yeah, we need someone that's like a go-between, really.
Yeah, and hybrid, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be confusing. Anna. Yeah. It's going to get confusing. We're going to take over.
A new name.
I love that the mount got hit in, yeah, for sure. But yeah, it won't be long now, so we'll have a new CM joining. Yeah, and it should be like a fun year ahead, I think.
So I need to get the Fanghorn rib.
I
thought I had to get the antlers.
Oh, you silly bee.
And I think, where did the other one go? Did the other one also die, or?
Maybe it's standing, I don't know, I was going to say maybe our mount is standing on it, but it was just a canister.
I'll repair my friend.
Hybrid Annie, yeah.
Hybrid. And yes. Where did it go?
Lost it.
Oh.
It's in the abyss.
Okay, let me just...
Yeah, we're just super excited for you all to meet her too.
Antlers?
It should be fun. Should be fun. Makes for like a nice year ahead. Definitely. You got stuck on a tree.
The tree.
Oh, nice. But yeah, our Annie, the senior writer. Oh my gosh, Dazza, now that you're here, Dazza, you need to send us your last name. Yes. Send us your last name so that we can send your goodie bag box. I sent you a DM on Twitch. So we can't send it at the moment because you didn't include your last name. So if you weren't home and you needed to pick up your package and you had to prove who you were with your ID, you can't just be called Dan. So please send us your last name as well and we'll get your goodie bag sent off like ASAP. Anyway, Annie, the senior writer, said to me, the Annies are taking over.
So many Annies.
What's Annie's Twitter profile? Oh. I did. I quote tweeted her the other day when she made her announcement. So please just go check out my my profile. But make sure to say hello and whatnot, everyone.
Yes.
Make her feel super welcome
to the Rising community. Oh, another my worst enemy in this game is trees. Okay.
Did you get a rib?
No.
It's a secret.
I don't
No
remember.
ribs for you.
How no ribs.
No, nobody's leaving. Nothing like that.
No.
We just wanted to expand the team. We're busy
We're
people.
doing so much. Oh
Yeah.
no!
You placed a trap. We're just busy people at the moment, so we thought, why not bring someone else on to help with the workload? She is joining the 1st of April, so she's joining super soon. But I don't think we'll bring her on a live stream for a couple of weeks after that. Maybe by the end of April.
Will be there.
Yeah. So she actually starts on a Friday, so maybe the next Thursday. I think that'd still be too soon.
Nobody can ever leave.
Streams are okay, I don't think they're scary, do you?
No.
I think they're super chill.
They're very nice.
But it's just because, like, yeah, you don't want to
Also,
be like...
she has experience in streams as well, so she'll be totally fine.
You just, she's moving from Canada, actually. So
and she has a cute dog.
She does have a cute dog, so she might be a bit jet lagged as well. So we wouldn't be like, now sit in front of a camera and just do your best.
Yeah, I think we should have like a pet stream as well. Like you bring Sebastian, I bring Urso. And then, well, they're gonna fight.
Sebastian will be ready, claws out.
Maybe just bring them separately. I hope you respond because I need a rib. I need some ribs.
We are a pleasure to hang out with. Absolutely, you are. Will we be getting more podcast episodes soon? Bumblehorse says. We actually kicked off the stream talking a bit about a possible Gaia Cast season 2. Basically, all that we're asking from people is just to use the hashtag Horizon Gaia Cast or post in the last episode comments of season 1 on YouTube. Just anything that you'd be interested in us talking about in season 2. Anything like if you want to hear about a certain quest, talk about a certain discipline, like last season we had, for example, the tribes and the machines. If you'd want to have like something like that again, but with Horizon Forbidden West machines or tribes, just let us know. Because basically, like, I think it's very much on our radar that, we would like to do one, but we just want to know what people are interested in. You need to go to a specific location to get the rib. It says Justin. Where are you, Anna?
Oh. Really?
When are we getting a cooking stream?
Oh, I'm literally at the wrong one. Okay. Very smart.
But I think we still want to keep it as 8 episodes. So we just need to know what people are interested in to, like, form those 8 episodes. And anything that we think is not going to fit in the 8 episodes of a Gaia Cast season, we could do a developer deep dive on during a stream instead. How's Sebastian? Yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing all right, actually. Thank you. How do you become a community manager for a video game studio? Is this like a question that you'd want to ask to answer now, or is this like something that you wanted us to talk about on
a whole stream, a whole podcast?
Yeah.
I can do that. That would be cool.
Just us chatting.
There's the 4 of us. Oh my god. Hello.
Rumor said that everyone should be nearby.
To be fair, I don't think it's what is that noise? There's like a cackling noise up in the ceiling. What was I going to say? My journey into community management was doing a degree in multimedia journalism, and then looking at joining a video game studio. I wasn't specifically looking for community management, but after learning a bit more about it, I thought it was quite appealing for me, and then I just applied. So I originally have only worked at one game studio before, called Frontier in England, also with Bo actually. And then Bo and Anna met at Gamescom, and then Bo suspiciously left, not soon after. But then Bo came to Guerrilla, and then soon after I thought, why not? I want to join too. I want to get in on that action. And that was my journey. What was yours, Anna?
I studied communication science at the University of Amsterdam. So learned a lot about like doing research for media products, like interactive media and stuff. I really liked that. But then I started working at PlayStation as a marketing intern, and I was like, oh, this is actually really cool, like just to work directly with the community. And luckily, after that, Guerrilla opened up a position for an internship as well. And I was like, oh, I really want this. I already did an internship, but I really want to do another one. And then afterwards, I just sticked around. I never left. That was really nice.
Yeah. Everyone who watched Chanté's stream, I applied. Yeah, someone asked me, how did you become a community manager at Guerrilla? And I was like, oh, I applied. That's all I did. I just applied. That's what you have to do. You just have to keep putting yourself out there and trying and applying.
Why am I trying to snipe this guy?
Frontier Home of Elite Dangerous and Jurassic World Evolution. I actually did work on Jurassic, but I focused on the Planet franchise.
Should be able to harvest its rig now.
Ah, okay.
Need for Della and Boomer.
Did you get it?
I got it.
Nice.
I didn't know you could only get it from this side.
That machine was like dancing. Just avoiding me big time.
Dodging me. No sniping.
Hey, that was my question, lol. I think that's all you can say, really. I applied, that's all I did. I just tried my best. But it's the same as anybody that applies for anything. You find somewhere that you're interested in and you just apply.
Yeah.
But nothing special or anything happened. I love hearing everyone's stories about how they got into the gaming industry. The thing is, everyone is different, which I think is a big factor into why, like people that do panels and talk about how they got into the gaming industry, it may not be relevant for everyone. Like, we both did degrees, but we did them in very different things.
Yeah.
And some people don't do degrees, they just go into doing internships and things like that. So there's so many different methods. So if anybody is interested in joining the gaming industry, I think you should just find out what you'd want to do in the industry, whether it's game development, whether it's like marketing, publishing, and just look at different methods of getting into the industry. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to have a degree. Some people start in different areas. Like they may start, I've known many people that started in QA but then moved into marketing, for example, when they understand more about how the industry works and what they're interested in. So yeah.
Yeah, QA itself is also like a really important job to hold.
For sure.
It's not really
No game would ever be published without the QA team.
QA team.
Yeah, and it really would not.
Especially also right now, they're helping us so much with all these like issues that you're finding and like in the putting in the support system.
Yeah. So. The patches going out, that's like a lot of work from QA.
Working there.
They work super hard.
They do. Just trying to get some resources so I can upgrade my stuff later. Ooh. And berries. Always get the berries.
Get the berries.
Get the berries. Let's go to Dela. Yeah, that was actually one of our QA lead, Quinn. They wrote those patch notes, or most of it, especially the funny ones.
Somehow I have 648 plus berries in my stash. What?
Berries for days.
What is your favorite soundtrack piece from Horizon Forbidden West? Ooh, that's a tough question. It's a tough question. I don't
know their names yet. Like I have to listen to the soundtrack like on Spotify.
I do have like In the Flood Levisa's version in my main like playlist that I listen to a lot because I just absolutely adore that version.
A few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms
But
off.
yeah, I don't know. I really like the music around some of the characters that we meet later in the game.
Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts?
Boomer is amazing.
Or any bandits?
Ba-boom!
You really like explosions.
Here we go. With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Boomstick.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have
Wager
one?
over barrels for Jam of the Year. I will have to listen to that one.
We should just start like I'm gonna post a tweet now I'm going to ask people to send me their favorite songs from the soundtrack. I need to find some great ones to listen to.
When did they get the memo and stuck around and changed script? Yes. Spike throwers launch powerful projectiles that can hit enemies at long range. Due to their long build-up, they have a slow rate of fire and cannot be used while jumping or crouching. Spikes must be thrown at full drawn in order to penetrate armor. I love the spike throwers. Boomer, yes.
Let us hear your favorite Horizon Forbidden West soundtrack tracks.
Soundtrack tracks.
I'm gonna write that. Soundtrack tracks. I just posted a tweet.
So
let us know. I need some to listen to.
We'll create a community best of playlist.
In the Flood is definitely my fave song right now. Yeah.
Shall we try out our new?
Go on. I love the javelin. Oh, I love the javelin. Hi, Lenners. Welcome, welcome.
Let's go. I'm gonna make something boom.
Hi, Aziz. Oh, you're not here for long. That's no problem.
Teach me how to override these
See you again soon, friend.
I wish she was here to see our booms. Oh, oops.
Yeah, pretty much after this, exclusively used the javelin, used the sharp shot, and then used the hunter bow. They were like pretty much all I was using. What?
Ooh. What's the one called that does like the multiple?
What?
You shoot like multiple projectiles or something at the same time.
No, I don't know. Multiple projectiles.
Yeah, it's like a shotgun or something.
The bolt caster?
Yes, that one. I love that one too.
Bo also loves the bolt caster. I never really used the bolt caster. That's the heavy weapon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really used the heavy
like
weapon.
Reload it.
Yeah, because I only ever pulled it out when I really needed it, and the process of reloading it.
Yeah.
I was like, it just took too long. Like I'm in the middle of a Slitherfang fight, and I'm like reloading my gun. But no, I'm pretty much exclusively using the javelin. I got a very, very nice javelin from close to the end of the game that I just use constantly. Go on. Nice. Will you use the shredders on stream?
Oh yes, I'm gonna try to use them because I really like them and like the effect when you hit them 3 times.
Yeah.
It's so hard. Like
It
for
is.
some reason,
You
I
gotta really
always
concentrate.
miss them.
I used them a fair bit in some areas of the game.
Yeah.
But they definitely weren't my priority weapons. Seek a hunter bow, my beloved. Some of the arena weapons are like some of the rewards from the arena rather are like fantastic.
Oh yeah. Are we gonna do the arenas on stream?
We could do it on story.
Yes.
I think I did one thing in the arena when I was playing it on normal.
Yeah.
It took me like something like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I played it on story and it took me 5 seconds. I was like, wow, this is life changing. I'm never going back.
No, I did want to do like the challenge. So
Yeah.
I did play. I think I played them on normal. I think Halo might know it better because I think she saw me in the in the leaderboards and she kept beating me or something. I'm not good.
I did it for trophy purposes.
Yeah.
But if I was to
Also
replay
because
them,
I had to scan like a corruptor. I
machines.
missed the corruptor.
I
or
missed the
something,
corruptor
and
as well.
I had to scan it in the arena.
Top tip, if you haven't done it already, please scan the corruptor during your playthrough because otherwise you have to get to like level 5 of the arena and it takes a very long time. So
Let's see. Let's do this one and then we'll go into the Forbidden West.
yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Chanté speedrun on story difficulty. Let's go. They've already started speedrunning, right? The community. I think they said that they managed to finish the main story in 2 hours.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
I haven't watched any yet. I have to. Like I saw, like 2 people were like posting about it on Twitter, and I was like, oh, I still haven't seen it.
No, I need to watch them because I'm ready to be blown away. I might watch it over the weekend.
Yeah.
I really want to see how they do it and what they like skip, what they manage to avoid. Yeah, 2 hours is pretty crazy. I think I shared the tweet internally and like the shock that went around the went around the studio. Like 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm just very curious about like the crazy skips and everything.
Yeah,
what
for
people
sure.
are doing.
I really love watching speedruns,
Yeah.
and then like watching speedruns of Horizon is kind of the best of both worlds.
It's strange.
10 minutes for the prologue, lots of skips. I'm really interested to see how it's done.
Looks like it died on impact.
Hi, Anderson. Welcome.
Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep
My heart
following the
hurts
trail
see
up.
people skip dialogue though. Yeah, I really loved because of like how well everything is voice acted and mocapped and whatnot. I really enjoyed having all the conversations with like the NPCs and whatnot in Forbidden West. I really enjoyed like learning as much as possible.
I'm not even fighting.
You scared them. In a way that you have to know the game really well in order to speedrun it. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You need to be very familiar.
It's like a stampede. Is this where the bristlebacks
A lot of
came
for a lot of speed runs, it's like muscle memory.
from?
And also they already played it like the normal way
This
as well,
cave
so
leads out
Yeah.
of the Daunt.
they know the story already.
Okay.
So
Let's
it's more
see
the
where this
skill of
leads.
being able to
Yeah,
do
very
this
quickly.
so fast. Yeah.
I do like that there's no trophies behind, like difficulty or anything. I like that
Or
it's like
speedruns, because
Yeah.
I remember some games have like speedrun tropes, and I'm like, how am
yeah.
I supposed to do that?
Speed runs difficulty, even like the collectibles, the fact that you don't have to collect everything is all like, but you still get a lot of enjoyment out of it because then if you want to platinum it, you can decide whether or not you want to challenge yourself further
Yeah.
and things like that. So overall, it's quite an enjoyable experience. Speedrunners
Bristlebacks.
seem to slide a lot instead of rolling. That's because on the third roll,
Yeah,
it makes
goes
you quite slow.
It
It makes
used to
sense why
be-
they slide.
It
Yeah.
used to be the rolling technique, but now it's like, wee, and then,
It takes you a little bit longer to get up on the third roll.
yeah.
But yeah, I think for us, it took us between both like 60 to 70 hours for our plat, which is not bad. You're making her dizzy. Sorry, foibles. Muscle memory. I sometimes don't remember how to move my pinky. I actually watched a fantastic Awesome Games Done Quick stream recently where a person played Sekiro but blindfolded.
Ooh, that's cool.
And it was just really cool. In about 2 hours as well. And because I've never really played any of those games, but I've seen other people play them and how difficult they are.
Yeah, that's
It was
impressive.
like the fact that they're doing it without even looking at the game is
You
crazy. It's
literally
all muscle
know
memory.
everything by heart.
Yeah.
Oh no, what did I do?
Can we get some Fs in the chat for that failed attempt?
I was rolling through. It's like, oh, thank you for these barrels.
Let's put a blindfold on Anna.
That's not.
The one barrel nudged him.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is going great. Oh wait, let's just use our boomsticks.
Use the boom.
Oh no! I saw it coming. Oh, give me up.
I'm still working on my plat because of the corruptor. Oh, you have to go to the arena? But I've beaten all the strike players. You beat all the strike players?
What? We have to get you on stream.
Yeah. We were talking earlier, like, who would bring on stream for, like, to talk about strike, but it's going to be you.
Yes.
Now we know. All of them, I need more. That's really fantastic to hear, though.
Oh, shit. I just want to get your canisters, man. Just want to make you go
Use
boom.
your poison arrows on the canisters.
Yay.
I'm not even good at strike. Well done. No, I'm terrible at strike. Bo has been saying that she's very good.
Yeah.
So we need to bring her on. Who can we blame / praise for strike? We were talking about like possible deep dive, Gaia Cast, something about strike, because I think, at least for me and Anna, we want to know how to actually play.
I do. I want to get like the insider knowledge.
Yeah.
How to be good. Oh my god. I'm just.
It is crazy that you like obviously you end the game with such strong weapons that when you go back to the start you realize how terrible your weapons are.
It's like, oh, I used to one-shot all these.
Yeah.
I want my endgame weapons.
But yeah, I enjoyed the arena, although I found it difficult to use I found it a challenge to use certain weapons in the like boss fights of the arena, which for me was the really tricky part.
Yeah. It was nice though, because you get used to like weapons that you're not usually using as much, but it always feels like, oh no, now I have to fight this incredible boss with weapons I've never used before.
Yeah, no, for sure. And the like I never used the warrior bow. And that was like tough to use in the first level of the arena.
It was really fun though, because like, for example, my brother, he's playing everything with like melee and the warrior bow. So he was like, oh, you have to do it like this. Okay. Nice.
Notes addressed to Oland. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down.
Oh, someone's saying, I'm sad I never played Strike with Aaron. Me neither.
Neither did I. But that's because I was avoiding Strike, like the play, because I wasn't good at it.
I was like trying to play with Aaron, but he kept saying that I had to get some training first or something. Go back to
You're not on my level, hun. Get back here when you're ready.
Yeah, I completely forgot to do it.
The arena is nice, but not when you're stuck against a wall and the machine is jumping at you and you can't move and you die. I think we might have changed something in our recent patch, that when you get knocked down, you become invulnerable.
Yeah.
Maybe the explosions blew.
Can we add an option to flip the table after losing Strike? I need it personally. I need it because I was getting very upset. I've seen a video of a guy killing a Thunderjaw only with melee attack.
What?
Listen, my mum told me earlier today that she, at a certain point in the game, you meet a new companion and you come across a Dreadwing, right? She had told me that she fought that Dreadwing only using her spear.
That is impressive.
I was like, Mum, what are you talking about? She was like, yeah, because she was like, I don't know how, I accidentally put my bow and arrow away and I didn't know how to bring it back out, so I just used my spear. I was like, Mum, Mum, what are you talking about? Yes, with just a spear, apparently. You know, there's that certain point in the game where you come across a Dreadwing that's all over the place. It was a tough one. Mum going medieval. But yeah, she's like, we actually talked about, she was playing on easy, but we talked about putting her on a custom difficulty yesterday. So I ran her through some of the options that I thought she should use. So she is on like a really low level machine and a really, a really high level alloy, just to make it a bit easier for her. And then she has got to that point of the game, but still doesn't know how to bring up the weapon wheel. So then she said like, oh, she put her bow and arrow away and didn't know how to bring it back out. So she just meleeed with her spear the whole time.
So sweet.
I was like, Mum, are you sure that you did that? She's like, yeah. And I was like, have you? I told her to go back to get the javelin, because I thought she'd really like it. So now I think she's off on that quest. But it was crazy the fact that she fought it with a spear, because at that point in the game I found that fight really difficult.
Yeah, it was.
So
it must have taken her
crazy.
a long time as well to do that, because it keeps flying in the air. So how are you even gonna get it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. That's the crazy part. But then she also said, I don't know if she's going to be in the chat today, but she also said at a certain point in the game, which we're actually about to do if we were to continue the story, you need to go and find a certain character and they drag a certain thing through the Forbidden West, right? They kind of drag it around and you need to follow the trail. And there's like a dip in the ground to show you like where to go. And my mum messaged me and she was like, I can't find it. And I was like, well, where are you? And she said like, oh, I've been swimming for ages. I was like, why are you in the water? There's like a visible, you know, like groove in the ground that you need to follow. She was like, no, I've been swimming. I was like, stop swimming, go back to where you were. So then she did it. And now she's like much further in the game.
Not sure, but Alvin's workers
What? Germs X2 killed a Slitherfang on very hard with spear only. Which Slitherfang is it? Is it like the one at the start of the game, or is it one like much later where it has complete mobility of its body?
No, you don't think.
That Alvin's
keep
blasting opened
swimming.
up a passage from the other side.
Chanté's home live stream. Oh, I want to watch that.
If this is true.
Who's my mum's favourite character so far? There she is!
Oh!
Also, I just beat the big snake with bows. Well done, Mum!
Yay!
We just had a question, Mum, that said, who's your favourite character? But maybe describe them, so to avoid spoilers. Maybe describe them first.
How does blaming the Karja for the
Don't post any spoilers.
Look around.
Or you could just say their name.
Sundom, but chain scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one.
Mum, I was just telling them about you fighting the Dreadwing with just your spear.
Sun King.
I'm so proud of you that you're using the bow properly.
Ulvund hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Karja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed.
Mummy, mama.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must
Spear
continue.
legend. Nice.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the
I like
posting,
Val.
believe it
He's
or
my
not.
fave.
Yay!
We love to hear it.
Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King. It was an honor.
Mum, have you met
It is
Kotalo
an
yet?
honor.
But your job would be a lot easier.
With or without beard? That's the important
That is
question.
the important question, Velociraptor. Mum, do you prefer Val beard or no
He's been
beard
around
as
longer
well?
than I have.
Chanté's
Even
mom has
fancies
text.
himself.
Good pick. It's no Aaron, but fair enough.
I'll find a way to live with him.
We can't all be Aaron
I
stands.
have to.
Yeah,
Val
that's
needs
very
some. Val needs some Sims too.
And have you met Tallneck yet, Mum?
I need to go.
Oh,
Of course.
At the embassy, Regalla's rebels were riding bristlebacks.
Because she has met Alva,
They might have
everyone. My mum has met Alva. I come back from an impromptu meeting and I immediately hear Talana tuned in. Oh, you do prefer the beard? Okay. You have met Gatala? Okay. Have you met Talana?
yeah, we already thought that Alva was definitely going to be a fan favorite, so it's nice to see some
Yeah.
love for her.
But like Katalo, I don't know if we really knew how much that character was going to take off.
But it's also because like his voice actor Nashir is like so
It's
great
fantastic.
on like social media, super nice guy.
Very active. No, you haven't met Talana? Okay, Mum. I'm going to tell you
Human Garrett. I've heard that like comparison a lot.
I'll tell you after the stream how to meet Talana.
Oi, Scrounger.
Where the hell? Where am I going? Am I going the right way? Let's go to the Forbidden West.
Am I crushing on Alva or do I want to adopt her?
Aw.
Yeah, I don't know if we really knew how beloved Katala would become, actually. Alva's such a spectacular character.
Yeah.
I finally met Alva, and oh my goodness.
Oh, so sweet.
Favorite of the newbies for sure.
I really love that art piece that they made for International Women's Day as well.
Oh.
Like Alpha looks so cute. So cute.
Morland, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Milu, yes.
What about Stemmer, people? I love him.
I thought I wouldn't like Stemmer, but then I actually came to like absolutely love him.
Yes.
I still haven't recovered from that art. I like Zoe, yeah.
That's great.
Morland is great. They like him and Aloy have like a really good rapport. Are you going to do the Barren Light side quests? We can come back though. We are planning on doing like everything.
Let's see a little bit of new stuff, new area.
Yeah.
We've been in Oseram territory for a long time now. Let's go. Maybe we can do the Tallneck.
Oh yeah.
Have you done that?
No.
Okay. Let's go that way.
I've also not recovered from that art.
No. That was really nice.
That was an unkind comparison. Also, a certain someone later on in the game.
You already did this, right? Okay. Good.
Oh yeah, we did speak to them.
Okay. We can do some salvage contracts.
Zoe is just so calming, but fierce too. She has an
I
absolutely
love
fantastic
her.
voice.
Yes.
Must have been a huge battle.
I think like everyone's voice from the new cast, they all have like a certain cadence that really like amplifies their characters.
Yeah.
So I find like, as you said, like Zoe being so calming, Katala has like kind of gruff sort of sound to his voice. Regala's cadence is, you know, like, oh, incredible. Alva's voice acting was phenomenal. The fit you get from the salvage contract is so awooga.
Still getting a
Climb the metal devil, but there's nothing up there for us.
No. Just going over these cute Utaru bridges.
Tallneck
Like so
must be
pretty.
close by. Overriding it should give me data on the surrounding area.
Zoe's reaction to in-game events and her like means of coping, but also taking a stand is really good. Trying to avoid spoiler speech, but people who know probably understand what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Tallneck easily enough.
And thanks for not spoiling.
Hikaru's voice acting, yes, but Hikaru is also just like his character design is like phenomenal.
New machine!
The Sky Drifter.
Let's go. I don't have any electric string arrows though. Weak versus ice.
There has to be a way on this thing.
Go. Don't you dare take off. No. There we go.
Oh. Predictably loved the new lack of chin strap in Talana's design. Yes. Simply must agree.
Level 9.
Ooh.
Ow.
Have you all noticed like oh, be careful, Aloy's post some F's in the chat, please.
I was healing.
Post some F's.
F.
No.
Fail.
Have you all noticed like the different length in Aloy's hair from between Zero Dawn to Forbidden West?
The what?
She's got longer hair now.
Does she?
Yeah, and I really like the length of her hair now.
That's amazing.
Love the longer hair.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
That is
it's
so
quite a few centimeters.
Hmm.
Yes, and the longer and the new braids. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, I have. I was crying about her hair length. I'm obsessed with the hair physics too. I love like watching her in like cinematics in the cutscenes and seeing the way like her hair moves.
So cute and pretty.
I love the way her hair flows this time around. She has no time for hairdresser, okay? She's doing her best out of these streets.
Oh, at some point someone made fan art of Aloy as a kid, and then Ross doing her braids for the first time. I was like, oh, my heart. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for your ears. I hit my microphone, but it was so sweet. Can just imagine. Oh, I've been swooped. I've been swooped.
Is anyone else a massive Elizabeth Sobeck fan? She is my heroine, of course.
Who isn't? Oh no.
I feel that there's also more expression in every character's face. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The team really took on the feedback from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
And like really put so much attention whoa, be careful! Attention to detail with like the way the characters move, making them feel like really alive, their facial expressions, everything. I think they did a great job. No pressure, but don't die.
I'm trying.
I'm using that term.
Oh
no, I've been swooped.
How did I knock down the other guy? Accidentally.
Your mount is just like, yeah, call me if you need me.
Yeah, it was just
Whoa!
no.
This health bar is so tiny.
I know.
Not the 10 HP. Gosh, this fight is hard.
I don't remember it being this hard. Oh no, he's coming. He's coming. Oh.
Girl, help! We need some B for believe. We need some B's for believe.
No, where's my help berries? Get up, Aloy, get up. My mount is just...
Tallneck could at least just stand on something, not the mount, not the mount. No. We need that.
Tallneck coming in.
Congratulations to everyone who made the game. It was an amazing job. Thank you so much.
I think
you.
he got stepped on.
LOL. Tallneck helping.
Tallneck, bestie.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got it. Okay. It was messy, but it worked. We did it. The bees helped. Thank you for the bees.
Guerrilla Hey just popping in to say thank you for a great game. Just finished it after 90 hours. Woo!
Whoa.
Did you do like everything? All the side quests, all the main stuff? Or did you just take 90 hours for the story? I'd love to know how people are like taking their time to go through the Forbidden West. And,
everything.
yeah, appreciating the environment and whatnot. 90-hour gamers unite.
Battery.
I did all the side quests. What? So did I.
Nice.
All the side quests, all the errands, all the hunting grounds. I didn't do all the like ruins. Oh my gosh, the ruins were tricky. I don't think I did all the black boxes or all the drones either. Well, not yet anyway.
I even didn't do all the gauntlets yet.
Oh no, I haven't done all the gauntlets either. I've done the 2. I need to do the other 2. And of course, meet the character at the end.
I want to do that. Just for that.
Console. No power though.
No power.
I found this one quite tricky.
Yeah, I fell a couple of times. Wait, did I go the wrong way?
I think so.
I think so.
I think you need to go around to the other way.
This way first. Okay, go. Aloy, go. Aloy, go.
Bye, learners. Have a great rest of your day.
Machine Strike board game in real life. When? I would love that.
Any higher, but
Just for the pieces alone, I would
Yeah.
get it.
I can
They
figure
look
out
so
a way
nice. Like the ones that was in the collector's edition. I'm like,
to
oh,
be
so
able to
pretty.
move things around.
Been avoiding the gauntlets because I don't want to meet the character at the end. You don't have to do them, of course. If you want to get the plat, you need to do 2 out of all of them. Bye, Dazza. There's also the special collectibles. What a good surprise. Yeah. Hi, Toph. I do have to. I need 100%. Her outfit matches the environment. Cute.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power.
I really wonder what people's favorite outfits are. Did we ask that last time? Because oh yeah, I remember because we were looking at the wiki, but we didn't.
Oh yeah, we were trying to work out which one everyone's talking about.
Okay.
Whoa. Wayfarer, I use that one pretty much exclusively. Dyed it pink. Loved it.
Nice.
Bet this power cell can get it running.
Carja Stalker Elite. Is that the arena one?
Power's back.
Tallneck Dragoon. Utaru Winter Weave. Yes, I did like the Carja Stalker one as well. Have you dyed it a different color?
I got it in green.
Oh, nice.
It's really pretty. It looks really nice with her hair
See
too.
what this thing does.
God, it's bright. It's bright. I feel like the Osram outfits for this one are so good compared to Horizon Zero Dawn, for sure.
I really love them.
Yes, it's blue and yellow. Nice.
Something's wrong.
Error. Disalignment incomplete.
I can't see. Osram Artificer. Nora Thunder Warrior with Frozen Wilds dye is elite. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen what that looks like. I've seen the outfit, but I haven't seen what that looks like. Any Lowland outfit?
I'm still not high enough to reach the Tallneck.
Nora Legacy had me crying. Did you see the cosplay that we posted the other day? The cosplay had created the Nora Legacy outfit. Love Utaru Winterweave dyed Summer Stream.
I should be able to get to that Tallneck now. Just gotta find the right spot.
I love the Tallneck Skirmisher with its little red cape. I do like the cape. I love Carja armor with the Blood Dusk dye. Used Nora Legacy for most of my playthrough.
Looks like I might need to glide onto the Tallneck.
Are you gonna make it?
Just gotta time it.
Are you gonna make it?
We'll see. You'll have to glide a little bit. And then don't miss.
I think you'll be alright. B for believe.
Be for believe. I'm so scared. Like I don't.
You've got it, you've got
I'm
it.
not usually afraid of heights, but for some reason in this game, I always get my stomach like.
Go!
Let's go. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh no, there's one. Oh. Oh.
Every time.
Oh.
No. No. Come on. You can do it. Please don't give me a heart attack. There we go.
Oh.
Timed over.
There we go.
Is this our first Tallneck?
Yes.
Yay!
Gonna get a trophy.
Well done, everyone.
Trophy. Oop.
We believed.
We were believed.
Tallneck send map data to the machine. There's a cell.
Yay!
Suspicious.
We have a nice view over these. Her little balancing animation.
Yeah.
Cute. So cute.
I must be playing.
I really love the pulse the Tallneck gives. Yeah, me too. I was gonna say the EMP factor is very useful.
Mm.
The music. Does anyone else not use fast travels just to enjoy the environment? I definitely didn't really use fast travel until I was in like the end game.
Yeah, when I had to do like cleanups for
Yeah.
the trophy. Trophy cleanup. What is it oh, it's still pointing me towards the bristleback. No.
Is this also a Q&A? Not in the sense of like development or anything like that, just because we're community managers. We didn't work on the actual development of the game, so we wouldn't be able to answer your questions anyway. Promise of the West. I used it a lot because I jumped back and forth around the map too much. That's fair enough.
Come here, horsey.
You better take some health.
Okay.
Stop messing about. Violently mauls a fox.
I'm sorry, Fox. I probably need you for some upgrade or something. Oh no! And run over a little guy. Just a little guy. Oh no, a tree. Trees are my enemies this time. What am I doing? Why am I not following the road?
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Go, go, go. What's that?
That tree came out of nowhere.
What's that over there?
Oh, goodness. Are you going over there?
No, I just want to scan it. So far. So big.
What?
Oh,
Time
and
to
a
run.
drone.
Run! It's gonna look at you.
Ah!
Joey! That's a scary one. Is he people gonna attack you?
Joey.
Yeah, run!
I was in charge and take them out.
Don't kill me. I'm innocent.
Bye, Skubaka. Thanks for joining. See you next time.
Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that
Can I drive in the water?
Oh no.
Another Titan.
Bye.
No time for rebels.
No time for rebels. We're doing main quests. So pretty.
I tried to fight this Thunderjaw way too early, but I was committed.
-3.
Took me a lot of tries and time, but I won in the end. Well done.
I'll shake it out as I go.
Did you drown Bob? No, he'll be alright. He'll be alright.
You'll be okay.
He'll be alright.
Bob is fine.
See him around another time.
Whee. I'll swim a bit.
I somehow missed this Thunderjaw entirely. I
There's a lot to explore.
feel like I started trying to fight that Thunderjaw pretty close to the end of the game, and I still was like, whoa, they're still tough.
Underneath a dead Horus Titan.
There is a certain quest later in the game where you do fight two very difficult machines at the same time. One of the side quests, or maybe an errand actually. Oh, it was tough. It was really
Device is
tough.
blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak.
The way I immediately knew which one you meant. I just need to speak to the devs and ask who did that.
Who
So
did
much
that?
more comfortable. Until interrogations begin anyway. Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead. A perfect cage for our
Pondering the orb.
Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Such a villain.
7.22 years unceased. Cannot compromise.
Lance Reddick is such a villain. Are we doing this whole quest today? Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, we still have an hour left. So.
Perhaps you need a reminder that you are faithful.
I'm just looking at people's suggested favorite. Well, they're not suggested, but sending me their favorite tracks.
Nice.
As for where to find a backup, well,
This is the part where your mom went for a swim, right?
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, just swimming."
Just keep swimming.
I was like, "Mum, there's a huge groove in the ground that you need to follow."
One way to find out if you moved the orb. Might be worth looking. It's some kind of log. Most of it's redacted. Looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
I loved Hades V8 in this game.
Well, I better see
Same.
where this trail leads. So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it?
I couldn't see it. It's alright, man.
Self-righteous.
It's alright. You just thought, why not swim for a while?
I can refill my patch with these later.
I don't think I saw it in the first like times I played it as well, especially when it was still placeholder assets and stuff. I was like, where am I supposed to go? I'm just gonna pass by. Don't see me. Bye.
There were definitely definitely a few parts when we were playing like pre like launch, when we were doing some tests and whatnot.
Yeah.
Where the game was quite tricky in places. We played like we would play and it would be like a cube instead of a character.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, who is this character meant to be? And we're just talking to a floating white cube. I love the color of the water for sure. The water's great.
Where are you coming for me? I did nothing wrong.
Like Zoe, for example, we didn't see what Zoe looked like until like very close to launch, because we would just be playing like older versions of the game, but we needed to play it so that we could know like bits about the story and whatnot. Because for us, of course, as community managers, we need to know the story before launch so that we can answer questions or whatnot. Like through DMs, people say, oh, I'm stuck on a certain mission. We need to know what that mission is. So yeah, we would like, we were just talking to cubes and be like, who's this cube? But it wasn't just Zoe. But I never really got that far into the game, to be honest, during like pre-launch, just because like a new version of it would come out and we'd have to update and I'd lose my save and things like that. So I think like I would just keep meeting Cube as Zoe and then it was suddenly Zoe.
I can't buy anything. I didn't do.
What is this?
Resource.
What is this, Anna?
Sell stuff. I was trying selling stuff. Cube Tree was my favorite character, yes.
Zobelisk. At least the fan art would be easy, just a cube.
Yes.
Sell all the things you have stash.
Oh, smart. Yeah, but... I don't want to sell everything. I'll sell food now.
You don't need anything right now.
No, we can do it later.
You can make a job. Do you do that here?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah. You just make one.
I'll go for the slicing, just the rudder. We're just gonna try it in the streams. Like I'm gonna embarrass myself, but it's fine. I'm doing it for the stream.
I am playing Destiny 2 right now, and I had 2 different Lance Reddick voices in my ears.
Yes.
Whether we wanted to or not.
So what did Hades tell him?
Yeah. Who would win in a fight, Zavala or Silence?
Oh, that's a great question. Who would win, everyone? Zavala or Silence? Who'd win in a fight? Oh, that's such a good question. I think Zavala. Because he's got the like the warrior training, you know.
Yeah. Silence.
Looks like the trail goes on.
That's a good question. Lance.
Just Lance. Should have like that meme with the Spider-Man's like pointing at each other like Silence of all Lance.
Silence with prep time. We don't know what Silence has. True, he has a few tricks up his sleeve. He could always hack things.
Let's see where this goes.
Zavala with Thunder Crash.
I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize.
To be fair, we don't know what kind of training Silence has. True.
And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility.
Who's Zavala? He's Lance Reddick voices a character called Zavala in Destiny, in the Destiny universe. And he's like a Titan class character. And he's like the leader of the Guardians in that area, I think. If I remember correctly. Haven't played Destiny in a while.
I love the music in this section. It's so ominous.
Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You
System threat detected.
come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you, despite malfunctions, I have won.
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia.
Data error, memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been...
Not tooting your horn a little early there, Hades.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error, memory structures disintegrated.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the Spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data error.
Based on what?
Tell us.
We need to know.
Scattered
Data
who knows
error.
where, doing who knows what.
Boss, do you have your report ready? Data error, memory structure disintegrated. I'm gonna use that one.
Seeing more functions out there cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy.
Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Good.
Do you know where Silence went?
No, he departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps data error, behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great. Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is where data error, memory structures
error.
disintegrated. My deathbed, he called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal. The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data error, memory structures disintegrated.
I love that reaction from her.
Enough.
Enough.
It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 2154, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Go.
Alpha Prime.
Music intensifying. Alpha Mom.
I kind of like the desperation Aloy begins to feel at the end of that conversation, and the fact that like Hades, you know, as an AI, doesn't change the like tone or anything in his voice. Well, in its voice rather. But you can really feel how like what it is saying affects Aloy.
Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So
Hi, Georgia. Hi, Larissa.
Rams instead of
Welcome, welcome.
face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And
I...
using the same spyware. I see. So, all those times I called, you could have just answered. But I guess you just prefer to go on spying this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right. Of course. You're just trying to save the world, too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila.
Voila.
Why do you think I sent you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tallneck the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
Ugh.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
He is jabbing. Jab, jab, jab.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal.
Blood boiling.
Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete. Gaia and her subordinate functions. everything needed to reboot the system, restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a super-intelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up
Keep her
being
out
another
of his
one of your
legs
tricks...
You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you.
He's so punchable.
Feisty. Indeed.
So annoyed.
You better have some health. What are you playing at? You've still got loads of health. Shots fired.
Hold for identity.
This quest wrecked me good.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soba. Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I think we're in luck.
In luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously.
I need this guy, but I hate this guy, as Ashley Burch says.
If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from
Oh, now you gotta go fight some Leap Lashes.
Oh, Leap Lash is my faves.
He's
so annoying.
I think he says something if you get hit by the fire gleam. Yeah, he does.
Oh, really?
He will like caution you.
Laugh at me.
No, he will just be like, "Be careful, Aloy."
Or else it'll break.
Got it.
Haptic feedback on the fire gleam, so good, yes. Oh no, Leap Lashers.
Not the Leap Lashes.
Let's go, I guess.
Those machines should have the parts I need for the igniter. I should scan one of them. My focus can show me where the part is.
With the patch this week that fixes the fire gleam icons from staying on the map, do we have to go back to them, or are they automatically removed? Let me have a look.
Power cell. I can tag it in my focus display. That'll help. I'll have to detach it before the machine goes down. Those legs were built for leaping. And kicking, no doubt.
Pure evil contained in these boys. What's this event next week? I don't know. And I'm sorry
that
for
is-
being late and missing streams. That's all right, Georgia.
The event is GDC. We just did a post.
Oh, GDC.
GDC.
I was
Yeah,
like,
some of our
is-
developers will be. It's a game developers conference, so it's mostly just for game developers. But I think at some point we will post the presentations on our website as well if you're very interested in that kind of stuff.
Very red. Blade of grass.
The team recommend just traveling to the icons and they'll disappear. For the fire gleam, that is. I'm just a blade of grass.
You don't see me.
You get some clean shots in. Look at you.
Level 10.
Oh, what? That wasn't us. That wasn't from over here.
Ow.
If you're not careful, the lead lashes will yeet you across the area. Has anybody had the bug where if you fight a machine and you kill it, it can like fly off into the distance? Does anyone have that bug? I've seen it a couple of times with slither fangs in particular. But like the videos really cracked me up. Meg has. They like just go so far. I had it too actually, but mine didn't really go like a crazy distance. But I was still like, where'd that go? But I did see a video earlier. It might have been on Reddit, where the slither fang went like very very far. B for believe. Me. The only bug I had with machines was when I had two Tallnecks on the same location.
Oh.
Jealous. Were they both like there? Could you jump on both of them and whatnot if you wanted to?
Were you able to like
Interact
scan
with them?
both of them?
Yeah.
Because the team was actually looking into some issue with Tallnecks, duplicate Tallneck. So
Was
if
it
you have
resolved?
Any info? No, not yet. So if you have any info, that would be super helpful.
Bye, Shadowwalkers.
Okay, got the parts for the igniter. Now all I need is some deep water kindle weed.
Deep water, kindle weed, oil.
Don't fix it. What,
Don't
the Tallnecks or the flying machines? I had one with where the machine I was fighting disappeared into a rock. Yeah, that's definitely something that we want to fix in every circumstance. I had that a couple of times in my playthrough too, and I would like whack them with my spear through the wall. Either of them.
Don't fix anything.
No more patches, no more fixing.
Nice, got it.
I had one go underground. Yeah, please let us know if you come across any of these issues via our support form.
Yeah. And please like add a video if you can. Because
Oh, yeah, for
that's
sure.
super helpful for the team.
Yeah, I think the best sort of videos that you can send if you come across any issues is to start with where you are on the map. So just show the map to begin with, maybe zoom in on your location and then back out and then show the issue that you're having. Because a lot of the time it could be like geometry or something that Aloy gets stuck on or a machine gets stuck on, but just telling us like, oh, Aloy's gotten stuck, obviously is not that helpful. Or Aloy's gotten stuck in a certain area is not that helpful. It really helps if you show the team specifically via a video. I don't know how to get videos off the PlayStation. I mean, we would just record the screen, the TV with our phones.
Yeah, or you can add it to like as a private YouTube link or
Yeah.
unlisted one, so we just can. It's just us who sees it.
Yeah.
There. Should be able to use this to blow up that fire gleam now.
Indeed.
Great stream, love the game, best game ever. Thank
That's
you.
how I detached the processing orb from the horse in the first place.
Great.
Great.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
the share button, yes.
The share button's also super helpful.
Yeah, it's like you do it like this, and then you go to this one. Select here to save a video clip. Or you can start a recording, but I always use the one, this one.
Yeah, I
Save
use
a
those
video.
too.
And then you can just share it to YouTube or Twitter. And
We
just
don't have
send-
anything set up on here to show you,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Just send us the link through the support form, and then it will come to our like QA department. Let's go.
Yeah, if you like see anything,
Delicious R2 bread.
if you see anything, like show us on the map, like straight after your issue, and then via the share button, you can like save, I think 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minute of your game.
More places with fire gleam.
And it will have like everything that you need in there to send over to the team.
A lot of water in here.
There must be runoff from the peaks above. It may have been leaking in for some time.
This whole place is flooded. And there's another gene lock door on the
When do
other
we
side.
change our clocks? I think it's in a couple of weeks.
Where any Gaia backups would have been stored.
Maybe,
Oh yeah.
maybe this.
To find a way to go.
This week actually. I think it's the week after.
Oh.
Why'd you say? Oh.
No, I'm just thinking like
Oh!
I didn't remember. Yeah, so dramatic. Because like the US is now in a different time
Yeah.
zone, so this stream is also like happening in a different time, of course. So
Last week.
are we an hour later? Now
I think so.
for
Yeah.
them?
Oh, actually, I don't know.
Did you get to sleep a little bit longer
No, they
today
take
for
the
the stream?
sleep.
Okay.
Oh yeah. When we changed our clocks at the end of the. You're
I got
an
up
hour
at
later.
6:45. Okay, so you
Yeah,
had a
they'll take
like
a sleep.
little extra for sleep.
Yeah, they take it on a Sunday. What's that about? Why not take it on a
Oh.
Tuesday or something?
Oh, I think if you type !support, yeah, thank you, Sky, then it should show the support link. Oh no! I'm gonna have to do a lot of jumping
This is familiar.
and not
Oh,
falling. Dramatic.
In ruins while you spy on me through my focus.
Stop waxing nostalgic and concentrate on finding a backup.
Concentrate on finding a backup. Okay, silence.
They should do it on a weekday during the day so we can leave work early.
Exactly.
I think it's very cruel that
That
they
would
take
have
it
been-
during our sleep
Oh no. I
on a
won't go
Sunday.
wrong. Go.
I won't embarrass myself with how long this route took me to complete.
Well,
I found this
for me
room-
too when I played it for the first time.
I found this room actually quite simple, but then I think I was talking to my mum and she said that she didn't realise that she could lower the ladders everywhere. Which I think, yeah, if you don't do, it can become a
If
very
you
long
fall,
task.
Yeah.
But I do think it's good that Aloy calls them out as well, of course. Jump up.
Up?
It's above your head. Yeah, yeah, above the door.
Oh yeah.
I fell off so many
Whoa.
times, yeah.
Me
I definitely
too.
fell off too. I definitely
I
fell
was
off
so
too.
frustrated.
There's some kind of device next to it.
I think I also played this level, you know, like pre-launch, this level, and the water looked very peculiar at the time. So when I walked into the room, I was like, what is that? My 8-year-old did this before me, so I got to watch his run and learn from it. Genius. Was the water a cube too? No, but it wasn't like a. It was like a
Everything was a
it was like a block of color. Like it was like a block of blue. Instead of like
Was
it didn't
like,
look like water.
This is where water is supposed to come.
Yeah, it was just like a level. Yeah, so I was a bit like, what is that? What is that down there? Jello.
I see you there, little supply crate. Thank you.
Oh!
What
Oh,
was
you
this
wanted to do
room
that.
for? Looks like there is another console that needs power.
Don't fall into the jello, Aloy.
No.
Can we go back inside this place once we've finished the quest? I've never
No,
tried.
I haven't tried.
I don't know. I don't. Oh, you can, but you can't get into the door. Was that your silent impression, Chanté? It was.
This console shut down.
Give me the loot.
Give me the loot.
Bleep bloop, bleep bloop.
What is this?
I should be on the sound team. Just do folly.
Bloop bloop, bloop bloop. What would that sound be? A new machine. I wish Aloy said that.
Next time we'll ask Ashley Bridge to do that. Bleep bloop. I know that guy.
Elizabeth and Travis Tate.
Stream while communicating with bleep bloops only.
Ooh, boy! I tell you, Liz, what I just done gonna make you love me. I just imagine them far zenith rapscallions opening this fake Gaia we made for them. And I thought, what this really needs...
Alright.
This isn't proof, Travis.
I know. All I did was just script a couple of avatars. A little you, a little me. To deliver our message of doom, real personal-like.
Would you just send it?
Soon as it's done compiling, then you and me should celebrate. I brought party fixins, pizza rolls, absinthe, a couple of hacky sacks.
I'm heading back to Bryce as soon as this is done.
Color me confounded, Liz. How is it that someone like you, paragon, damn near saint, could love this world so damn much, but no one in it? I mean, have you ever even had a friend?
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
If you would, please.
Logic bombs off. Here it comes, far as Z-nuts.
Just keeping the best of you do, Travis.
Off she goes.
Always admire you from afar, Liz. It's where my mama's grave. Yeah, she was religious.
Travis was wrong.
Who's the voice actor for Travis
Elizabeth
Tate?
I don't
was
know.
trying to make sure life had a future. She
And does
cared
anyone know in the
about
chat
everyone.
who the voice actor is?
I'm not so sure. The exceptional walk a path of solitude.
Owen Wilson. Because for some reason in my head I was thinking Troy Baker, but it's definitely not
No,
Troy Baker. It's
no,
just something about the swing and the accent.
Owen Wilson.
Matthew McConaughey.
I'll have to climb higher to reach it.
Eric Lauren says Google. It's the same voice actor as the first game though, right?
I didn't kick down the ladder. Are we gonna...
You fool. You silly Billy.
I'm not gonna fall, right? I don't even know where I'm supposed to go, actually.
Hi Alpha. I think you need to pull that.
Yeah. I see.
Hello
Harry's
from
gone.
Slovakia.
Can latch
Wow.
onto that from here.
Whoa.
I'm gonna have to jump.
Whoa. I didn't jump.
P for please don't fall.
Oh my god.
Put the P's in the chat, people.
Peace in the chat. Pee. Oh.
It's a glide, it's a glide.
Let's go.
But if I glide,
Ah, no. We're not so far. Let me go. Oh. Okay, can we make it? Yes, we can. Whoa.
I don't think I'm gonna get to the door from here.
I'm loving all these sound effects. I feel like we need to find a section, another section in the game where we have to do a lot of jumping or something. Oh,
no, it's fine. It's fine.
So that we can get you on there, doing all the sound effects. Hello from France. Woo. Welcome.
Welcome. Bonjour.
Salut. I better take a look.
International stream now. Start speaking in Dutch.
Oh, you sound like Mr. Worldwide. Oh
no.
Yeah, you got hit. Will silence say anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, silence does. He
Careful.
says be cautious.
Careful.
Careful.
There's another locked door. What's that console next to it?
Console.
Looks
We need
like
a code.
This is connected to the door. It
I
needs a
don't have a
to
code yet.
open.
Balls, dude. How loud is it out there?
Oh, dude.
Outside the noise dampening field? 150 decibels? Well, I guess we got privacy.
You don't say, "Oh, no, Mr. Worldwide," and expect me not to do an edit.
Ways.
Darling.
I never saw you cheat no one. Why start with Far Zenith?
I was gonna tell you about it. They get a copy of Gaia, I get a spot on the Odyssey. But I told them, I said, make it 2 spots, because I'm bringing my friend Trav.
Gosh, Hank. Sounds like the dampening field done slipped. You all right? No, I'm cool. Okay, got a personal field right here, see? Now, I know your ears ain't working so well just now. But see that text transcribing every word I say? Good. While I dial the music out there up to 170 decibels, how about you type in that transmit code? There you go. And that's all of it? Cool. Thank you, Hank. We're done. Security? Hank Shaw is ready for collection. No, he's still breathing. Might want to bring a spatula, though.
Honestly, a great data point.
Focus might find something I missed.
Hank Shaw is ready for collection.
Data here. From Travis Tate.
7482.
Got it.
So it's got a 0 in.
7482.
And one of them has a number.
Let's do it. 7, 4, 8.
This is correct.
There we go.
Woohoo! Ali, hi, how are you? I can't stay long. I want to say this game. It's so good. I'm from North Africa, from Algeria. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. Nice to see you. We're doing good, thank you. Hope you're also doing good.
Pry.
Up we go.
We're climbing. Yeah, I would have expected something like 1337 or something from Travis.
It looks like boobs. 8008. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what he would have chosen? I'm sure Elizabeth was like, can you change that code? Can you change that code,
Please.
Travis?
It's not professional. Okay, did I go the wrong way? Or is the right way? Oh, I have to jump, of course.
We gotta jump.
Jump.
Bop.
Okay, drop. Ooh. Do it, did it.
What is going on? You sound like a robot. Do it. I love these sound effects. I can only imagine how you are in your house when you're playing this. Doing this section. Shibadoo! Jump, Haley, watch out! New audio track, we need to get it done.
Yes. Director's cut.
I feel like we need to do an audio stream, but I won't. I'll leave it to you to talk to audio. Yeah, what do you think of this sound effect? What you?
Grabby.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen because the same thing happened to me.
No. Oh my god. Really?
Yeah.
That's so annoying. Word. I think I kicked the letter down there, right? Please tell me I kicked the letter. I didn't kick that one.
Oh,
no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Which one did it?
When you started running that way, I was thinking like,
no.
It happened to me too. That was really mean. It was a mean one. A little cheap shot.
God.
Yeah, you can go back in the middle though.
Oh, this one here. Wow.
Hence why I was in it for 90 minutes.
Physics. No.
Yeah, we'll go up to the middle.
Restart from save. Yeah, we probably could have done that. But now you can see me.
Now can see me try again.
Epic climbing.
I should be able to.
You should make sure to put down that ladder.
Yeah, let's do that. In case I mess up again.
I like how you just keep gliding. Even when you're over land, that you want to be on your side. Now I'm going to hit that wall. You got to duck down. That's a good tip.
Mm.
Oh! No, oh my gosh,
my
don't. Silence is fuming. Silence is fuming right now.
For the love of God.
Hi, Nightshade. All of these streams will be uploaded to YouTube after. If you also want to see where we are in the game, we're still pretty early on.
Yeah, every time.
Edge of my seat gameplay. I'm stressed.
I'll be fine this time.
You better not. You better not.
Okay.
You got it.
Whee! Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Good. All of this.
Just for this.
For the bed.
Yeah.
Ancient toothpick. Worth it. No! Oh my god. No, that was nice.
How's this happened again?
I know. I know. I was pressing.
Awesome.
Was I supposed to glide there?
Yeah. No, you were just supposed to.
I was pressing XXX. But
awesome. I'll check them out when I get further in the game. I mean, I played for 9 hours yesterday. I'm still very early in the game. Well, if you haven't already seen this, make sure to leave now, as we're about to.
Yeah, it's a big spoiler territory over here.
Yeah, we're about to do a cutscene. It's very spoilery. And that goes to everyone. Anyone who hasn't already done this part of the game, recommend leaving the stream now, as we're about to reveal something, a twist in the story that we were not expecting.
Oh, we did miss the Elizabeth until the data point. Because it's supposed to play like, she should comment on it right here somewhere, I think. Oops, I'm sorry.
Yes, before the door.
Well, I'm not gonna go back. Could have done it 3 times.
Oh, we only have 10 minutes left.
Oh!
We definitely want to do this part.
Oh, do we?
We do. We don't want to be in this room still next stream.
It would be like a good way to start. But then it starts with a spoiler, big
Yeah,
spoiler
yeah.
for everybody. So
People tune in like, oh, I just wanted to pop in. Twist.
Spoiler. Oh, you glided on this platform, nice. So we're missing data point already. No, there goes our
100%.
100% run.
Except for that console. It's damp in here too.
Genetic profile confirmed. Greetings, Dr.
To be fair, we never
Silver.
said we were going to do... Oh, no, we probably did say we were going to do all the data points.
Yeah.
But why would we say such a thing? Actually, if you leave an area that you can't go back
it should
into,
unlock.
the new patch says that you will get that data point. It will unlock.
It appears to be unstable
I believe.
and
Yeah.
very heavy.
I believe.
Oh, he's not got power.
Stop it!
Data here. Looks like this recluse spider thing is a testing apparatus for Gaia and Hades. I better take a look at that.
I
access
completely
panel.
forgot the name of this machine. So my mum was saying like, I'm coming up to the spider. And I was like, what are you
What
talking
spider?
about? I don't remember a spider-looking machine.
Okay. I think those circular pods are repositories. One loaded with Hades backups, the other with Gaia.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
Hades is down,
Give us a
but the
giant
repository's
silence.
Stuck.
So unstick it.
Unstick.
I need to detach the cable from the arms coupling.
Am I doing wrong?
I think you just need to keep hitting.
Oh.
You've really turned it orange, I think. Yeah.
Here we go.
Silence is impatient. Better practice, Anna.
Yeah, well,
It's
now that it's
coming.
down, I should be
Ah.
able to access that pod.
Where you going, you weirdo?
You can do it from this side, right? Or no?
No! We're just making you wait.
Just adding to the suspense.
Got one.
I was stuck.
I can't wait more. It's fine.
That can't be right. Gaia was a vast superintelligence.
Why wouldn't she just grab both? I don't know, actually. Come on, Aloy. Maybe she didn't have enough
I
space
would
in her
too.
pocket.
She could have sent it to her stash.
No subordinate function.
Oh no! What the hell?
More like a seed from which Gaia's mind could grow if it had some functions with which to form a heuristic matrix.
So it's useless?
I'm afraid so. Without some function.
Ugh!
Aloy, you've done all you could.
For what? Nothing?
Maybe saving the world is too big a task for any one person. Even you.
Wait. It's useless without subfunctions, but there are subfunctions out there.
The original ones. Scattered to the winds when Gaia blew herself up. They could be anywhere. You can't find them in time. Even if you did, the mysterious signal mutated them just like Hades. You have no idea.
I do. A good one. If it works.
It was worth it.
Be gone!
You found Minerva, but it won't connect.
It's close. Mountains west of Plain Song. Close enough for me to go get it. I was hoping to find all the subfunctions, but one's enough to get started, right?
It is. Recover Minerva. One could use it to launch Gaia's heuristic matrix.
And when she's conscious, she helps me find the other subfunctions. I go gather them.
And rebuild her piece by piece. Very clever.
Still think I can't save the world on my own?
I love that line.
Yes, Will. About that.
Alert! Intruders! Alert!
Aloy,
Uh-oh.
I need you to listen closely. These
If you haven't got to this part already, please leave
Close
now.
your eyes. Close your ears.
Please leave now.
Oh, what the mobile delete.
data pulse I transmitted indicated that
Getting Gaia back up could be recovered
Like
here
crazy
was
move.
ominous.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. The look.
When they see who you are, what you are,
My wing flew.
the genetic key with which they can rebuild Gaia and rebuild the system. They need you.
I warned you, Silence.
For once, Aloy, submit to the inevitable. Open the hatch.
First I rebuild Gaia, save life on Earth, then I track
Close
you
your
down
eyes.
and end yours.
I'm trying to help you here.
Try spying on me with that. There. No focus, spyware free.
I predicted stuff, but not this. I'd love to know what people's reactions were to this part. What did you all think?
I don't care how powerful they are. The only thing that can open that hatch
She
is
did
me.
it and felt amazing afterwards. Nice. It was great to share this together. It's so cute.
Aloy
and Beloy. Why did she not call Beloy?
Genetic profile confirmed.
Well, Aloy.
Authorized.
About
I love that run.
Please.
You can tell she's like panicking.
Yeah. Like, what is happening?
Go, go, go.
That's not good.
Great
That
slide.
slide, yeah. So good.
Was that mocap by Ashley?
Oh, this is the first time. Inspectors.
Looks promising. Beta.
Beta. What?
You called it, foibles?
What? I love her hair though.
Yeah.
I really hope to see like people cosplaying as Aloy and Beta. Like,
Yeah.
that would be so cool.
Beta's so little. And also Ashley's voice acting
Yeah.
for like Beta, Elizabeth, and Aloy is like unique to each character. Love it. A threat.
She is
Hi,
very
Cobb. We're actually just about to finish the stream. But thanks for joining us.
Something wrong?
cute. Male stranger. She's so cute.
Waiting for sister cosplays of Aloy and Beta. Oh my gosh, I'd love it.
Oh my god,
That'd
would
be so cool.
We have like some twins.
Well,
Oh, Ruse Panda
Any
said,
idea what
I'm
the
a
hell
twin.
the
My
clone of
sister's playing the
Elizabeth's
first game right now. So excited for her to play this game. Then we can cosplay. Oh, that would be so cool. I really want to see that.
don't like the sound of that. Nah, don't like it. Don't want it.
Don't.
Nope. One's enough trouble. Eric. Yeah. Care to do a little downsizing?
Sure.
Don't like it, don't want it. Top tier line.
Then that was foolish of her. But we got what we came for. So let's put it to use.
Eric.
I snap a lot of necks in VR,
And your.
but that certain tremor as life fades from the eyes. Ooh, no hollow quite
You know he's bad when he spells Eric with a K.
Makes a nice target.
You actually think that primitive crap you got there can hurt me?
Bye, Beta. B for believe.
B for believe.
You finally finished your first playthrough, Cobb. Woohoo! Well done. I hope you had a great time with it all. Dodge!
I'm not hurting him. I need a way out of here.
I need a way out.
Maybe if I can bring the whole
Will we do it
processor
first
down,
try,
get
everyone?
me.
Oh my god. This is too much pressure.
Bets on, bets on. First try, second try, what do you think?
Don't need this!
Now I can break the couplings holding that thing up. Go.
That's not gonna help you, girl.
It's not gonna help you, girl.
This had me so unbelievably sweaty. He just charges. First try, no healing items.
Ah, no.
Oh! Meg
saying that?
Meg says first try, no healing. Cobb says first try.
Oh, no healing. That is impossible. You're doing this to me.
There's something very scary about being, you know, like not able to do anything in a fight in a video game. Come on, you can do it, Anna.
No healing. Okay, I'm gonna try. Come on, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
I'll break you, girl.
Oh.
Okay, I'm actually might have to heal.
Oh, I was like, oh.
No. Okay, I'm gonna heal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm healing.
First try, I'm very hard. Lots of healing. Nice. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I wasn't serious. Don't listen to me.
Ow.
That thing ain't gonna help, girl.
Stage 1 complete.
Yeah, I love this outfit too. Ooh.
Come at me.
Come at me, bro.
Gotta cut the main stem.
Go.
The stem's got a few couplings holding it up. I need to cut them all.
Please.
Looks like there's 2 more couplings on the stem.
Fight me.
Screaming the entire time. We're so close.
No, I missed.
Oh.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
Ooh. The panic in her voice. Anazora Aloys.
Feel that?
Where is he?
Aiming is so stressful here. It's very difficult to aim when you're not looking at the enemy, you're looking at something else.
Yeah.
And you're just constantly aware that someone is near you.
Thing comes down, it's only gonna kill
Nicely done.
And you have all the fun.
Yeah. You. Stress is real, yes.
God damn it!
We're not using the gyro aiming. I've actually never tried it.
No, I've never used it either.
So I don't think I'm gonna turn it on now because then I'll be like, oh!
What was that? Me killing what you wanted dead. What the hell did you think?
At first I was like, who is he talking to?
Platform
Oh, he's
collapsed,
calling.
body went with it.
I drowned the first time here. This is a difficult area.
And since when don't you get what you want, huh?
Come on.
Spectres.
The spectres are tough. I don't know how anybody is fighting them on like the highest difficulties. Because I was so struggling with them on normal. I hate underwater stuff, especially when you need to breathe. Got so lost here, drowned twice here. Yeah, this area is tough, especially with the breathing. But it's because you're like so panicked as well.
Yeah. Stressful. I might die.
Yeah, the
Come
underwater
on.
parts are stressful. I think it makes the, you know, the rebreather like so much better.
Oxygen low.
Are you gonna make it?
Oh no. I think I have to go a little bit further, right?
No.
Ooh, here.
Oof. I think that was my first death playing the game, or in this area, yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot where to go. Help. Am I supposed to go here? Wait, let me get some air.
Get down.
Ah, do you see me? Oh, there, door. Follow the glowing lights. Okay. I'll do that. Boost. Oh my god, my oxygen. No. Haha. Terrifying. Okay, let's heal. So stressed.
It is tough.
Luckily, I have the chat to help me.
Zero does, let's go. Just watching this is stressing me out.
Yeah, me too. Open the vent.
Swim fast.
Okay, let's go. Wow. Go, 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 go. You're shooting me.
Heart racing. The panic was so real with this part.
Breathe.
The specters are like beautifully animated though. The way that they move across like you know, like the space that they're in, the map and whatnot. I love seeing their jump and the sort of like swivel, the spin.
I love how different they are from like the normal machines,
especially
machines.
Yeah, especially after like having the Gaia Cast episode where we have Richard and Miguel on talk about the machines, and we ask them about their thoughts on how difficult it is to create like an ultra advanced machine and a machine that would be still advanced to us, like the Pharaoh machines and then the Gaia machines. Like, how did they do that? And then they took it a level further by making the far zenith machines that look like so hyper futuristic. I don't know, they just look fantastic. Because like obviously all the machines in this game are like meant to be at least what, like 1,000 years in the future. We have the Pharaoh plague machines, and we have the Gaia machines, and then we have the far zenith machines. Yeah, they're also very distinct for sure.
Success.
Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, oh.
It was not perfect. And Hephaestus machines? Yeah. I mean, she got out, didn't she? Everything's coming up, Aloy.
That just physically hurts every time when she bumps into that thing. Like, ooh.
The story trailer. Oh, this bit cuts me up.
No. Daddy.
Oh. I was not ready for that bit. The fact that he still has the baby carrier. Sad.
It's okay. I'm here.
I've got it.
Where's your beard?
Val, best bro.
Hey, easy. Easy there. Hey. It's right here. And the way you were clutching it when I found you, I knew it was important.
Where are we?
An outpost of the Utaru tribe. Not far from where you fell.
How long?
2 days. Aloy?
There's no time. I found something. In the mountains
West of Plain Song. Yeah. Kept muttering it while I carried you. Look, Aloy, whatever it is that you found, you're in no shape.
I will crawl. If I have to.
Okay, fine. But before you do that, there's someone you should talk to. An Utaru named Zoe. She told me there's been trouble in those mountains. A cave spitting out deadly machines. Can't be a coincidence,
You
right?
need to bury Aloy, you'll feel better.
Let's head for the cave.
You have some berries in a meat smoothie.
It's in
Yum yum.
Utaru territory.
Why waste time when you can combine them both? Me berry.
She can help us. You'll see.
Zoe.
Oh, I love Zoe. I love Zoe. I really do.
Let's go see this more.
So does Val.
Roots rot in snow. Still the seed rises
as certain as stone.
Zoe.
Oh, Meg. I know, her voice lovely, so good. Nice one. I love Zoe too, her voice is so calming. Love the Utaru singing in this game. The look.
You're so right.
Don't want to spoil anything, but you definitely have to complete the whole Zoe quest line.
Oh, yes.
So nice.
In the mountains west of Plainsong.
I am a grave singer. My place is here. You can talk once you've healed.
She's like stunning. Oh, I love her. I think she's a great character.
What's wrong with it? Her. Her name is Ray, not it. She's one of our land gods. And she's dying. But not just dying. She's suffering. Her condition is not your concern.
So, if...
Bye, Georgia. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be on in 2 weeks. No problem. See you there.
See you in 2 weeks.
The names of the land gods made me have so many feelings.
So what I'm about to do might look bad, but it will help. Spear.
Here. Hey. We did it.
Oh, love it. Love it.
I still need to talk.
Of course. But this way.
The mountains, west of Plainsong. There trouble out there?
The Utaru have trouble everywhere. Our fields blighted, our settlements abandoned. But the cave in the mountains is the worst of it.
Yeah, Erica is fantastic.
It is a sacred place. Fa, another of our land gods, went inside weeks ago, but she hasn't emerged. Killer machines pour out instead, threatening to overwhelm us. It's never happened before.
Wouldn't be your first sacred cave.
Trouble everywhere.
The tribe has trouble with its fields and settlements.
Yes. Whereas once the land gods harvested endless bounty from the fields, now they sow a poisonous blight. War brews among the Tallneck, so their rebels prowl our outskirts. And the machines grow ever more aggressive, hemming us in, forcing us to desert distant villages. Now they're even coming out of our sacred cave. Many in the tribe fear our days are dwindling.
Wish I could tell you it was better everywhere else.
Not that we're gonna lose hope.
He's like, what the fuck is happening?
What's going on? Oh, I'm detecting something here.
Thanks for taking us.
Varl's the one that carried you across the wilds.
I doubt anyone else here would have let us in. Or stayed by my side to make sure Aloy was comfortable. We were lucky to find you.
I could say the same thing.
Sounds like you two have been spending a lot of time together.
I wish it to have
Aloy looks so young
ninja
here.
to make that happen. I hope you feel better. And soon.
Ray and other machines like her, you call them gods?
Land gods, yes. For generations, they provided for us, seeding and harvesting the fields of Plainsong. Food for all. A miracle of endless bounty.
A farm.
Yeah, the lighting here is just eternal golden hour, for sure.
A blessed land. Providing sustenance for my people.
Yeah, she's like 19, 20, 19.
We were actually talking earlier about the ages of all the characters.
Yeah.
Land gods. After the derangement.
We need to like...
Faltered.
Hammer it down. You need to get Ben on or something. Tell us. We need to know.
20.
20.
Even attack us. They'd always enriched the soil.
time for
several
relationships.
seasons, they've glutted it endlessly with mulch.
Freshly 20.
The fields have turned.
Yeah, her birthday's
fetid.
coming up in real life. 4th of April.
Light that keeps spreading, even beyond our lands. We used to have food for all.
Aloy's pretty intuitive about people's feelings for someone who grew up so isolated. But don't you see a parallel between her and Elizabeth, who was also pretty isolated, but still was very attuned to people's feelings?
Spread by spores, maybe.
Ben comes in with a surprise. Silence is actually 27. He's just lived a rough life.
We used to visit the sacred cave once a year, but no longer. Without the rituals of renewal, they've fallen apart. Like
Aries, yes.
They're dying. And my tribe with them.
Having actual age for some characters will definitely
So the
change
cave
some
is
things.
sacred because machines like Ray and the one you call go inside.
I think Ben said in an interview Aloy is 20 in this
Before the
game. She's definitely
arrangements,
around 20. I'm not sure if she is
left the
20. I'd have
fields
to
and
ask
made
him.
Pilgrimage to the cave.
Hello, Guerrilla OMG, the quest.
Doe first, then Ray.
Maybe I'll see if Ben's online. Just want to know for a fact.
Spattered with soil from their labors. Each reappeared
Yes,
2
Ben
days
said
later,
20 or 21.
shining anew.
Let's have a look.
Which interview are you talking about? I have to watch this.
Soil
Tell us, Ben.
Ben, we need to
like
know.
a helpline. Hello.
Festivals of our
On
calendar.
speed dial.
Ben, just say no, you're on loudspeaker.
Aaron is
Over
like
time,
26, something
the
like that.
landlords stop the ritual, becoming crazed and brittle. But 3 weeks ago, Father Ashton
He's not online though. He's not online. So I'll poke him.
That's too bad.
But he's not online.
lifted their voices in
You may have to wait till the next stream for an answer, but he might not respond at all. Might be a secret.
Fa has not emerged. What has are machines built to kill?
No, I think you can like derive it from the data points or something.
Sounds like it. But the way these land gods come and go.
How much slower does the
like
Earth
anything I've seen
revolve in 1,000 years, and how much does that change our understanding of age?
You called yourself a grave singer. What does that mean?
To all living things, an end must come.
With IGN, I think.
is my
Okay.
task to
Oh,
use
the
the
spoiler
passage.
cast thing that they did. I have to watch that actually.
And sing of the renewal that
Yeah, I
death
thought
sows the way for.
we didn't retweet it on our channels because we were like, maybe
People,
it's
we
too
don't want to
soon.
spoil it. Yeah, we don't want to spoil.
Yeah, but it's a really good look.
I sent him a message, but he's not online, and he may not respond anyway.
What you
But
did soothed her more than I ever
we
could.
shall see
It's
if
not your
Ben will
fault,
tell
is it?
us. Because I'd love to know.
Setting aside, there's nothing more you could have done.
Some kings have the best skincare routines. To the cave! To the back cave! Let's go.
What?
To the back cave.
Chanté, you must bring us the calendar on the next stream. I'll do my
Chanté
best.
is the lore god.
There is something inside.
Make sure someone needs to like. Make sure somebody remembers to poke me. Otherwise, even if he tells me, I'll just forget. I'll just come
always
on and be
Discord.
like, "Yeah, great stream, everyone. See you next time."
Second duty.
I sounded like Mickey Mouse there.
It's just a weird voice acting stream.
Call him. He's not online. He's not online.
I could
Everyone is ignoring the dialogue. I'm sorry.
tell how you soothed
But
Ray.
yeah, definitely. If someone just remembers to poke me next stream, if he has told me, I'll let everyone know. But if he hasn't, then I'll say we don't know. Be annoying about it. Check.
Ow. Help me.
You don't have to tell
It's
me.
rest. I'm fine, dudes.
Assembling the
Just the
chorus will
stomach
take
ache.
time. Heal first, then join me.
Fine. Bed rest. I got it.
Self-care.
Infamous abs were damaged.
No. I'm fine, don't touch me.
You could with me to plain song. Lend your voice to mine as I try to persuade the chorus. It might help her cause.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid she might run off.
Really?
I can hear you, you know.
Very well. Later then.
So, wait. It's not that I don't want to go with you. It's just that
The way I hollered. I love this duo.
Go.
Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes.
Then I look forward to more conversation.
I love that line.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, me too.
You're supposed to be resting.
Laurel, you should go with her. I'll get better on my own.
You trying to get rid of me so you can...
You're so cute.
Not this time.
Hi, Miles.
I'll meet up with you in plain
Miles, unfortunately, you've come just at the end of our stream.
Yes.
We're just about to finish.
Finishing up this conversation.
So, wait.
New people.
Who are they?
This looks like a terrible floor to sleep on.
And Tyrus would create some pillows.
Okay.
Nice.
All healed up.
Well, I think that's it for today.
Yeah, that's
Almost half an hour over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, hey, you should talk to, pick up that quest.
This one is talking about some Karja Huntress.
Quick question, you guys are playing this game for the first time, right? This, as in we're playing this game for the first time, we've actually both platinumed it. But we are playing it for the first time on stream.
Yeah.
You started like 20 minutes late.
No!
I thought we started,
we started
super early.
at 4, like exactly like 1 minute over maybe. I think we were pretty on time.
Yeah. Anna was like, time to go live
yeah,
now.
like now. Turn those mics on.
Right.
Karja Huntress, nope, never heard of her.
Well, thanks everyone. We will be back next week. Maybe to talk to someone about a certain Karja Huntress, but also just to keep going. Maybe we'll focus on some more side stuff. I think doing this format of like in a 2-hour stream, doing 1 hour on side quests and things and 1 hour on the main story is working out quite well.
Yeah, let us know if that works for you.
Yeah.
If the chat is entertained, if we need to do more side stuff, if we need to do more other kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And we're definitely gonna do more dev streams as well.
Yeah. We already have some ideas of what we'd like to do on the streams. But yeah, also like we said at the beginning, but for anybody who's just joined, we are perhaps looking at doing a Gaia Cast Season 2, but also, as Anna just mentioned, the dev live streams. So if there's anybody in particular that you'd be interested in having on, any disciplines, any questions you'd like to have answered, please let us know using hashtag HorizonGaiaCast on social media or by posting in the last Gaia Cast episode of Season 1 on YouTube. And it will just help us work out what you're all interested in, what you'd like to learn more about, anything like that. But yeah, beautiful statue behind you.
Yes.
The Prime 1 statue.
It's the star of the show.
Yeah. When I was in here yesterday, Yorit, who you may have seen, who helped us with the audio a few streams ago, he accidentally pulled this out. One of these things, and he's like, no! But he managed to put it back in, but we were all in this room like, oh my god, he's broken it! But yeah, it was really funny. I really like the streams, love sharing the experience of the game with everyone. Yeah, I think we definitely do too, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But anyway, everybody, please enjoy the rest of your day. We will be back next week with another stream.
Same time, same place.
As always, so we will see you then.
All right.
Bye, friends.
Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.